Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ayomide and I post sewing tutorials on this channel. In this tutorial, I will be sharing how to cut and sew an envelope flare. It's pretty simple and very straightforward. This video focuses on how I cut and sew the flare part of this garment. If this is something you've been meaning to learn, then this tutorial is for you. If you haven't subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button and let's jump straight into the tutorial. To get started, this is the fabric I'm using. It's a handmade fabric here in Nigeria called Adire. It's made from dyes. They use dye to make it to create different pattern on a cotton fabric. And I think I had about 4.5 to 5 yards. I can't remember now. I've also got a lining too. Now, in order to make the cutting easier, we need to do some calculation. My waist measurement is 27 inches. I would add 1 extra inch that would accommodate the zipper allowance, and that makes it 28. Usually I like to add 1 inch so that my waist is not overly big. Now, to determine the radius, I will be dividing that measurement by 3.14 because this is a half circle, and that gave me 8.9, approximately 9 inches. As for the length, I will be using a length of 28 inches for this flare. You can choose whatever length that you want. So the length plus the radius would give us the total amount of fabric that you'll be using on fold. To make the cutting easier, I would also demonstrate how to cut using a paper. So assuming this is my fabric, first thing I would do is fold my fabric into two. Just the normal way you would fold if you want to cut an ordinary flare. From the folded edge, I would mark the radius that we calculated, 9 inches. I'll mark it all around. Next, I'll be marking the length. So the length would start from the radius. So assuming that is where my 28 inches is, you'll be needing a long ruler for this because your measurements need to be accurate. So I'll measure 28 inches on different sides of my radius, roll it into a straight line, and connect them where they meet. After connecting, I've got my pattern drawn out. Next, I will cut it out. The difference between this and our normal flare is that the edges are pointed, while for the flare, our edges are rounded. So this is what you would have once you're done cutting. And the beauty of this envelope flare is that you can position your fabric however you want. The sharp pointed edge could be in the front or by the side. So here I've gone on to mark my measurements on my fabric and I'm just cutting it out. After cutting, this is what I have. My fabric is on fold. So you can see that pointed edge over there by the right. Now you can position this pointed edge, the longer part on the front or by the side. It all depends on your preference or the preference of your client. Also, I went on to cut out a shorter length. The radius is the same. The difference is in the length. This particular length was about 10 inches. Now, bear in mind that this length also has the seam allowance inclusive. So because this is a dress, I would need to cut out the bustier part. And since the focus of this tutorial is on the envelope flare, I didn't bother to do a tutorial on this. Also, I have numerous tutorials on my YouTube channel on how to cut out a bustier. So just enjoy and watch me as I cut out the bustier part. I've also gone on to work on the bustier and I placed a layer of lace over the front part. So this is what it looks like. I've gone on to join both the front and the back together by the sides. Now it's time for me to join my flare to my bustier. So to do this, I will need to join the two layers. I've gone on to turn the first layer, the shorter one with a lining. I'll join the two layers together and then join it to my bustier. Okay, this is how it's going to be. I'll take it from one end, pick up the two envelope flares, and then join it to the bustier all around. It's a pretty simple procedure. After joining these, I also went on to turn it with lining. This is actually optional. Also, I'll be fixing this puff sleeve. I've gone on to prep the puff sleeve. I'll join it to the bustier, and this is what my dress looks like after I was done. I love how gorgeous it came out to be. I also love the way the second flare, that's the shorter flare that has the black thing by the end, brought out the style. You know, this part of the fabric was just there by the end, and I thought to incorporate it towards the end of the second flare. So I love how it came out to be. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Goodbye and stay blessed.